Yeah, Weege show. I'm indoors. This is the press tent, Lucas Oil Pro Motocross round 2. If I walk that way, it'll look just like it did a week ago because we're at the exact same track. So I'm gonna go this way and we're gonna talk. Track's so nice, let's race twice. Or let's do what we gotta do. I have a feeling though, because it was only round 1 and 2, the fact that we're at the same track is not gonna necessarily lead to the same level of racing. And that's a good thing. You know, you get a pecking order established in a series after about 3 to 5 rounds, but the first 2, it's a little bit different. What's up, gang? Don't make fun of me for wearing a mask. Everybody is wearing a mask. Save it for the YouTube comments. I know you will, you won't let me down. I wanna give a shout out to Honda, who is our sponsor for the Weege show now. Yes, we've gone big time, as has this Geico Honda team that is approximately 16 motorcycles. That's a lot of bikes. How do you fit all these bikes in here?
Magic.
Seriously?
Magic.
I mean, are you stacking bikes on top of bikes in this trailer? It's a lot of bikes. Man.
We're part magicians.
Yes. Yeah, space, excellent. Like IKEA. Excellent at space efficiency. So Honda, backing the Weege show now. We are big time. I got to stay outside this orange line. And they made it look good last week with Jeremy Martin up on the podium, but I really want to focus. Is this how you focus? This 35 of Hunter Lawrence, that was not what he wanted last weekend. He went down to the first turn, had bike problems, didn't finish. And then Moto 2 from the 40th gate pick. That's no good, especially at Loretta's. He ended up 14th. I expect more from Hunter. Jet was solid, just outside the top 5. I think for him, you're just looking to avoid the horrible ups and downs. A 6th, solid, right in the middle. All good. So thanks to Honda for backing the Weege show. And look at that sweet pickup truck. A Honda Ridgeline, that's a purchase I would recommend. I actually spent my own money on one. Can you believe that? I didn't even get hooked up. I can't look at you guys because you don't have masks on. So this didn't happen.
We don't want to infect you.
This didn't happen. Blur this, blur it. He's eating.
And drinking.
Oh, you're eating and drinking, we're good.
Yep.
How was California?
Hot.
Really?
115 degrees.
Dude, it's like, how do you compare California hot to Loretta's hot?
It was like humid almost. Like the real fit, it was like 109, but it felt like 115.
So it was bad. So you were prepared.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna rain. I think it's gonna rain, so.
So it's not prepared. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, it probably won't be as hot as last weekend, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. But it'll be different racing altogether.
I think so. I'm not a weatherman, but it looks like it.
So far, not so good.
No.
Hey, that was the point I was making. Who cares if it's the same track, different conditions, says Chase Sexton. Yeah, it's gonna be different. Partially because of the rain. Man, that's a sweet ridgeline. But partially because I don't think anyone knows exactly where they stand, which is the way it always is early in the season. Zach Osborne is starting to build something here. He's won the last 2 races, but really interesting that Zach said after the race in the press conference, he said it's coming still. He is transitioning still into believing that he's one of the elite guys, believing he can go to the line and win any 450 race that he's in. So he's still not quite there yet. Boy, you're not racing, are you? Crown.
Yeah.
Crown Town's in?
Yeah. We're in.
I thought it was Iron Man.
Yeah, until they changed Washougal to here, so.
Travel made it possible.
Yeah.
All right, we're watching Crown Town. Joey Crown's back. It was an awesome ride these guys had last week with Mason Gonzalez getting in the top 10 in his pro debut. That was impressive. They have almost as many bikes in there as Geico Honda does. Hey, everybody. So Osborne's still working on the confidence thing. And look at all the ups and downs we had in that 450 class. If you're Sexton, you have reason to leave last week saying, I was good. I'm going to be good at round 2. Better than I was at round 1. If you're Blake Baggett, who had like so-so starts but some good rides, you have reason to think you'll be better. If you're Justin Barsha, a great Moto 1 on the podium but a problem early in Moto 2, you have reason to think your results will be better here. You can just keep going on and on down the line without that established pecking order yet, and the fact that Tomac didn't just go out and roll everybody, because I think that would have established a pecking order a little too quickly. With those factors, it leads to pretty wide open racing. Throw in the fact that it rained today. I'm still not sure how bad the track will be because they did seal it in. That's the good news. The bad news, talking to Jeff Russell of the track crew, they were pushing a lot of last week's mud back onto the track earlier this week to try to dry everything out. So it was a little wet before the rain even hit. So we'll see how that all plays out. but it might be totally different conditions. Pecking order, confidence, all that. That's the KT Tape Benny Bloss team right there. I think you're looking at potentially different race, even though it's on the same track, except for the 250 class. We got a real problem on our hands here with Dylan Ferrandis. We always want the 250 class to provide wild, unpredictable racing and action. See, they're all wearing masks. Well, look, this video is gonna go on YouTube, and then 90% of the comments are gonna be about why are you wearing a mask? We have no choice, that's why. It's not me, it's not a personal statement, it's what everybody's doing. Are you shopping for a ride? Should we put this out there? Zach Osborne, what is going on?
He just won, so we're like, yeah, come over.
Come over. Now you want the guy. Now you want the guy.
We didn't know before.
Don't tell Scuba.
Zach Osborne, seen talking to JGR. I don't know what it means. You're in every conversation. Like, are there 5 of you?
No.
Do you feel that, like, how busy? Do you sleep?
No, actually, I don't sleep very much.
I'm wondering, because the amount of work you're getting done on and off the track,
Well,
like your
see,
name
I'm trying to
keeps
do
coming
my
up.
job, somebody else's job, yours and Steve's jobs
You're
as
doing your
journalists.
You are doing better than we are.
Yeah.
I have to hear this all the time. I get this lecture every day.
Oh, about how bad we are and how good he is?
No, about how
Oh.
he does everyone's jobs, including my jobs. and
Oh!
this person's jobs.
I'm not kidding. I counted 6 different things that I didn't know you're involved with this week that you're involved with.
Oh, wow.
He's a mover and a he's probably running your team. And you don't even know yet.
Cut that off so I can hear these 6 things.
Oh, you want to know what they are?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for starters, I'm just going to tell everybody right now, this guy knew stuff before I did, and you would think I would know more.
I still do know stuff before you.
I doubt it.
I know.
I'm doubting you.
I heard the rumor too, and it came through him last night.
Oh! I'm telling you. All right, that's 7 times that Zach has been
call you Snack MX.
Snack him, eh?
Snack MX. Snack MX. Move over, Vital MX. Just get
Boy.
Osborne's number. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
How are the rest of the races looking? We good?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah, that's what we're gonna battle with on text later on. Just don't go to MX Sports. Don't go to Feld.
go to him.
He knows.
We'll
He
just
knows.
text him.
All right, how's your team looking
Happy
for next
birthday,
year?
Wes.
Ask him.
Happy
I
birthday.
will.
Happy birthday.
Osborne knowing the mechanics on other teams' birthdays.
He was my practice mechanic for a while.
That's like 8 guys that you're involved with and things you're
I don't
involved with.
remember
I didn't.
everyone's birthday that I've worked with. That's pretty
I
amazing.
saw it on Instagram,
Okay.
if I'm honest.
He's one of the few that
Facebook's
stayed.
good at that too. They remind you.
You cut a lot of people out,
Yeah.
but he
Yeah,
said.
Well, I'm not doing my other
Good guy.
things. I do remind him.
All right, we'll let you get back to it. Get back. Hey, how's the race gonna go? I might as well
It'll be
ask.
good. I mean, it's raining. Honestly, I hope it doesn't rain a lot more. Like we have a good race like we did
Yeah,
last
yeah.
weekend, you know, like with decent weather.
So if we have decent, if it doesn't rain tomorrow, salvageable?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I think it's better at this.
Right now.
Yeah.
What?
It's better at this point today than it was at this point last week.
That was my question. Would you have sealed track, a lot of rain is better than ripped with
Yeah.
some rain?
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we might be better off.
We even
Yeah.
went to look with Spencer, our track prepper, and he said
Yes.
it looks great.
Looks great, says Spencer, JGR Trackmaster. If Osborne says it, I don't need anybody
Yeah,
else's.
that's all we
Yeah,
need
that's all we need.
anyway.
Yeah.
All right, that's the roller of the world, Zach Osborne. I'm not kidding. The amount of things that Osborne is involved in, conversations where someone in the industry is like, I heard this from Osborne. We've been talking to Osborne. I'll give you an example. We do an interview with Mitchell Harrison, who just got a ride with Monster Pro Circuit Kawasaki. In an interview, he's like, yeah, I couldn't go back to Europe for my ride over there because of COVID. They wouldn't let me in. I didn't know what to do. And then Osborne's like, hey, you should hit up Pro Circuit. Osborne making things happen, making dreams happen for himself. I've done a full lap, just the Weege show. You don't need to hear from me. You can just hear from Zach Osborne. He's the master of everything right now. We'll see how long that grip lasts because, you know, Tomac's knocking on the door. The pecking order is not established, as I said 900 times. But that 250 class, ooh, boy. That was everything Dylan Ferrandis wanted. We already know he's fast. We already know he's in shape. We already know those Monster Star Yamahas are unbelievable. But he also showed he can get starts, and he adapted to a track he had never raced on before, unlike everyone else. And no emotional hangover from Supercross like he had last year. So very few weaknesses in his game right now. Is there anything anyone can exploit, or are we looking at a rare 250 championship that's not a nail biter and is just one dude cruising? That's the way it looked last week, but we have a lot more racing to come. And even though we're on the same track, things can change in a hurry. That's your Weege show. Thanks to the folks at Honda, and thanks for Zach Osborne for making this sport what it is today.